Okay, Perek Yud Aleph, Mishnah Tes, in Terumos. Kashine Truma, that's our good old vetch, as it's called. What vetch is, I don't know. Right, some sort of animal food. Machilin Oisam, the behema v'lachayim v'lanatanaga. So it's vetch of Truma. A kohen can feed it to his own animals, right? Behema chaya tarnagoyim. Yisrael shesochar para mikoyin. If a Yisrael rented a para from a kohen, machila kashine Truma, he's allowed to feed it Truma. Meaning, even though it's under Yisrael's jurisdiction now because he rented it, but since it belongs to a kohen, so he's allowed to feed it truma. The kohen shesachar para Yisrael, and the kohen who rents a para from a Yisrael, afa pishim is then a love, even though the kohen has to feed the animal, la yichalena kashina truma, he cannot feed it truma, right? Because it goes. So basically, in both cases, it goes with the ownership, not with whoever rents it. Yisrael shesham para mikoyin. If Yisrael evaluated a para from a kohen, right? Meaning, Yisrael says he's going to take care of the cow, and he's going to feed it, etc., and they're going to split the profits, right? So, since he's responsible to pay the kohen, but he's also meaning it basically the Yisrael's taking achrayus to give the profits to the kohen. So Mamela, he's on the hook, even though part of the profits goes to the kohen, so he's on the hook. So therefore, lo yechelenu kashina truma, he cannot feed a truma because it's still considered Yisrael, right? Meaning since it's under it belongs to the kohen, but since it's under the Yisrael's auspices, I guess, and he's responsible to pay a certain amount, whatever they evaluate to the kohen, so then it's considered like the Yisrael and not the kohen. The kohen should sham param Yisrael, and then the opposite. If a kohen evaluates apart from Yisrael, then machila kashina truma, then you feed it kashina truma also. Right. So basically, the Mishnah is saying that the vetch can go to the kehanim's animals. That's one, and two, it goes by the ownership. Meaning, even if Yisrael rents from a kohen, you could feed truma, and even if kohen rents from Yisrael, you could feed a truma. You can't feed a truma, and if they make some sort of deal, and the buyer, the renter or buyer, quasi buyer, whatever it is responsible, then it goes with the buyer both ways. Meaning, if the Yisrael is the one that makes the deal, and he's the owner, but the kohen's going to have some responsibility, then you can feed a truma. And if not, not. Okay, that's Mishnah Tes. Mishnah Yud. And that's the last Mishnah, so we make a shtickle, sorry, Peretz is driving, but we make a shtickle, see him now. Madlik and Shemen Sreifa Bepelti Knesias. Right? You're allowed to use Shemen that's Tame. You're allowed to light the lights in the shul. So Avelis and in the streets that are dark. It's interesting that it's Hanukkah that we have this. Yeah. And you could light it on top of anybody who's sick that's hanging out in the rishus of the kohen. Bas Yisrael, that's meaning even though Yisraelim are going to be nene from this truma, but since there's a potential for a kohen, right, in the shul, the potential for a kohen there, same thing for the bismerish, and definitely in the kohen's house, then it's allowed. Bas Yisrael shedis is l'kohen. Let's say you have a Bas Yisrael get married to a kohen. Vihi limuda eitz lavia, but she normally stays by her father. So she's married to a kohen, she's staying by her father. Avia madlik b'reshusa, then her father, Meaning, but she's allowed to use truma because she's married to a kohen. So now she brings oil with her. Can her father use the oil or not? Right? So he's allowed to, because since she's allowed to benefit from it, so her father could also. He can get the what do you call it?
Toivus hana.
It was a tavis hana. It's more no. In English, we use it residual. No, residual.
Hmm.
Does that make sense? Meaning she's allowed to get benefit from it. Once she's going to get benefit from it, so then the Yisraelim could. Madlikim besa mishta, avalei besa oval.
Don't we, well, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, all right. Nobody's starting up with you, Kahuna. Don't worry, Rahman. Yeah, madlikim besa mishta, avalei besa oval. What?
I'm just wondering. It might be stupid. Can a kohen eat truma if he has Yisraelim as company? Are you afraid of Lifnei? When Naftali now we asked about do I like sour cream or applesauce? So I'm a sour cream guy, but that's can I eat sour milchik latkes, have people over who I know are fleischiks?
I mean, there's an issue to eat fleischiks and milchiks at the same table.
Yeah.
I don't know if we say it about truma or not.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. Okay, so this is madlikim beis mishta. You're allowed to light truma, tamei truma oil in a base mishta. Avalei beis oval, but you can't do it in a base oval. I don't know why. Meaning, even in a base oval that they're kehanim, you're not allowed to, because people might take the lights out of the house and light it. Right, but by a wedding hall, nobody's stealing the lights. Nobody's gonna take the lights out of a chassan. About a base oval, they might take it. The Rabbi Yossi says the opposite. The base oval, that you could light it up there because nobody will mistake it. Aval and take it. Aval loy bebase. Aval loy bebase amishta, not a base amishta, because he's choshed that people would. But Meir Oiser kan v'kan. Meir would answer in both places. Matter kan v'kan, and Reb Shimon matters in both places. All right. So we have a lot of information in this Mishnah. So the Mishnah is saying, just to review the Mishnah, it says we light Shem and Sreif in shuls and in Beis Medrash and in the streets, because Kahanim are going to benefit from it, and that's fine. And Bas Yisrael that gets married and she's by her father's house, she's allowed to light up the lamps from her husband, who's a Kayan, because she's getting the benefit and the residual benefit is okay. And then we have a four-way machlokes, whether you're allowed to light truma oil in chasana hall, base oval. So it's either one yeah, one no, or both yes, or both no. Those are the four options. Okay, that's Hadron Aloch, Mishnayos, Terumos.
What is that lesson?
L'chaim.
The lesson, the he lamuda etzel aviha. What does that mean? Lamuda. What does that mean?
See, she's used to being there. That's where she hangs out. Now, why are you saying what should change, whether she's normally there or not?
I mean, I'm just understand what the word. What does lamuda mean? It's like she's not learning there.
No, and if that's what learning means. It means that she's accustomed to staying there.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know why that changes. Let's say she's accustomed or she's not accustomed, right? Meaning, what's the difference? That if she goes there for one visit, she can't bring her oil? It's mashma like that. It's mashma that it doesn't work, right? It has to be only if she's accustomed to be there. But I don't know what the pshat would be.
Hey, see, Yaakov, if saying this already, so can one take food from a base oval, and can one take food from a base oval? You know that it's going to be baltashis, and it's definitely going to go in the garbage, because this family, they have enough food for 86 people. People's brought over.
Yes, it's a very common.
It's going to go in the garbage.
It's a very common question.
The Rav answer says at the end, the halacha Reb Shimon. So maybe Reb Shimon is the most makel of things. Okay.
Yeah, so this is a common shiloh. So it's an interesting. It's not only food; it's anything. You're not supposed to really take anything out of a base oval,
Right.
right? So I think I once saw that the Brisker Rav didn't bring his cane when he went into Menachem Oval. He didn't bring in his cane. I don't know if it's, I shouldn't call Brisker Rav. I think it was, but I'm not. I don't remember. Some Gadol did not bring his anything extra other than his clothing into a base oval.
Oh, so I got to tell my wife. My wife feel good because I still when Baron David was nifta. So my wife was one of the people setting up the house, and she took our washing cups there, and then she wouldn't let me take them home when they got up from the shiva. We left 2 or 3 washing cups there.
Even after the shiva, she didn't let.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, but she's right, and that sense, I don't know after the shiva, and that I don't know, but during the shiva, in the shiva, so even anything to take out. But I asked Rabbi David, and he told me that if the food's going to get thrown out, Avada, you could take it out. It's a Beltashkas. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's see tonight's stuff. Oh, you hit the records. No, let me hit the records.
I lost my place again. Where are we up to?